Hello, and welcome to part 2 of your Concur expense training. In the previous video, we'd gone through expense reporting, and this time we're going to look at the travel side, which is the blue jeans. And this shouldn't take too long. There's just a couple things I want to highlight. You can do this on the app as well, but we are pushing that everyone books all travel through this for a few reasons. The first reason is that we have all of our negotiated discounts and special rates loaded in here. So you should be getting the best deal available on the market through this app. And if you think that's not the case, please let us know and we'll get it sorted with Blue Ribbon. The other reason is that this will automatically put all receipts onto your Concur profile. When you first log in and go to this travel tab, you'll see an option for e-receipts. Click that and enable it. I've already done so, so you don't see the option on my screen. But that will allow any vendor you book through here to send the e-receipt directly to your Concur profile, and you don't have to deal with taking pictures. The amount will always be correct. It's really slick, so it should be a one-stop shop for you. Like I'd mentioned, it functions like any other travel app. You have flight, car, hotel, everything up here. And the first thing I really want to highlight is before you can book anything, you'll need to set up a traveler profile. So when you first go to this travel tab, just try to book a flight or something and hit search, and you will get a prompt to set up your travel profile. And since I've already done that, I'll show you another way to get there. You go up to Profile, Profile Settings, and then you go to Personal Information, and this is where you'll see your traveler profile and everything you need to fill in. As you go down, anything with the red required, you need to fill in before it lets you save. So every time you try to hit save without filling in everything all the way down, it will shoot out an error. So we'll see work address, home address. Those aren't required, but it does make it a little more convenient when it's looking for a location. Contact info, phone numbers are required. As we go down, one thing I really want to highlight is travel preferences. Here you can put in your air travel preferences, hotel preferences. What's really nice is here with frequent traveler programs, this is where you can add in any Sky Miles or hotel reward programs that you personally have. So the company gets rewards through this, and so can you. And it gives you the option for 5 programs. If you hit save, if you have more than 5 and you hit save, you can go back in here and add 5 more. It just allows you to add 5 at a time. So be sure to set up your traveler programs in here, and then also at the very bottom is where you set up your credit card. This will not read automatically from Concur, so here's where you'll add your business credit card, and then that'll be on file for anything you book, and it won't ask you for payment. You can also add on your personal credit card here. You are allowed to use this app and special deals for personal travel. Just make sure you don't put it on your company card. So after the traveler profile setup, which is the most time-intensive part of this whole process, you go back to travel, and now you can freely use this app for anything you need. And I'll just do a quick example. With flights, this plus or minus 3, that's hours. So you're kind of setting a range for when you need to leave. And let's say we go into the car app and we're looking for a car on the 13th from Minneapolis. I'll hit search. And the first thing you'll notice is we see some companies with most preferred under it. That means that Kurt Manufacturing has a pre-negotiated rate with these 3 people. So you should typically see the best rate under one of these 3 and book it. And we're going to come out with a travel policy guide here, hopefully in the next month or 2. But rule of thumb is try to book the best rate possible. Again, using your judgment. Obviously, a flight that has 10 different stops that's $100 cheaper isn't going to make a lot of sense, but it also doesn't make sense to book a flight that's $200 more that's comparable only to get miles for yourself. So your supervisor will be notified if you're above a certain amount over the lowest price, so just be cognizant of that as you're booking. And again, use common sense and comments to explain why you chose the selection you did. So again, pretty intuitive, and that's all I have for the travel piece. If you guys notice any price discrepancies where the blue ribbon is a lot higher, again, please reach out to myself, Ian Jeffries, or Lori Grant, and we will contact Blue Ribbon to see what's going on. Just make sure it's apples to apples, same day, round trip, that sort of thing. Yeah, so thank you for joining me for the second half of the Concur expense training. I hope you have a great day.